everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you guys are interested in loc content, and I'm about to start journeying into lifestyle content as well as my loc content. So if that interests you, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and become a little bear. And if you guys are not new, thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video, and thank you guys so much for joining the family. Today's video is something that I've been looking forward to filming for a really long time now, since I've started my YouTube, and that is my 1 year loc-iversary update. 1 year loc update. I don't know what to call it, but yeah. Basically, I've been locked for over a year now. I've been locked for 13 months instead of 12 months, so I'm pretty late on filming this video, but it was kind of because I just had so much going on, and then I also kind of took a little short break from filming because I was just out of tune with my babies. Like, my locs, they bring me so much joy, right? But at some point I felt very bored with them, and a lot of people take that the wrong way when I said it on my Instagram, but it's transparent, it's honest. I'm not gonna sit here and act like every single day that I wake up I love my locs, because I didn't wake up every single day and love my loose natural hair either, you know what I'm saying? So it's normal, and I kind of want to make sure that I'm transparent on the fact that my locs aren't always perfect. I definitely have days where I'm like, what the heck is going on with them? Like, why aren't they doing this? Like, why does it look like that? Because that's real, you know? I would be a fool to sit here and know that I have a platform and people do look to me as inspiration and things like that, and to sit here and act like it's all peaches and cream when it's not. So that's kind of why it took me so long to even make this video, because I was just trying to figure out what was going on with me when it came to my loc journey before I could sit down and talk to you guys about it. Being able to grow my platform in such a short amount of time, it's been challenging. I've had my platform for 10 months, and I've been able to grow an Instagram page with over 27,000 followers, grow my YouTube with over 2,000 subscribers, and I am immensely grateful. With that came many challenges where I felt like I couldn't really go through the motions of my loc journey, as far as wanting to experiment and wanting to do certain things. And of course I experimented in a sense, but I didn't really feel like I could do everything that I wanted to do because I set my platform surrounded by my hair. There were moments where I wanted to get loc extensions because I wanted to put my hair up into a bun, but I know that I have people following me that want to track my journey, my real, authentic, raw journey, and I didn't want to ruin that. I wanted to dye my hair some crazy colors, but being Goldey Loc and being known for my blonde, I didn't want to step outside of that. So I've kind of just been at a standstill, but I'm out of it now, which is why I'm filming this video, because I kind of feel way more confident and I feel good enough to really just be my authentic self on camera instead of faking a front for you guys, because that's what I didn't want to do. So now that that's out of the way, a lot of you are here to see my loc journey. So I'm gonna kind of scooch over a little bit so I can put the pictures over here. So basically, this is what my locs looked like when I first started. If you guys did not know, I started with the instant loc method, which is basically taking the crochet needle and creating the loc. Do I have a crochet needle in here? And I don't have it with me right now. So anyways, you basically take the crochet needle and you create the loc. This is more of an instant locking method, which is what it's called, rather than coils or two-strand twists where you have to let your hair lock up on its own. This is kind of a more up and it's stuck sort of situation. After I locked my hair, the first 3 months was just the battle of me and wigs, and basically that was it. That's all I wore. I never wore my hair out because I hated my locs. I did. I hated the length of them. I didn't like how they looked. They were pretty stiff because of the instant locking method. So for 3 months I did not touch my hair. being as transparent as I can, I did not wash my hair for 3 months. I did not moisturize my hair for 3 months. I neglected my hair for 3 months, basically. It wasn't until my edges were being pulled by the lace glue that I decided, okay, enough is enough. And this is the exact day that I took that wig off, I washed my hair, and this is what I was left with. After finally embracing the fact that I had to embrace my loc journey, I decided to create my Instagram page. And that was the first picture that was on my Instagram page. I want to say a couple of days, maybe 3 days after that, I decided to go blonde. And that was just the start of something amazing that I did not see coming. And that's how Goldey Loc was really born. After I went that color, my page kind of just grew. People loved the color, people loved the texture. Bleaching my hair did change my hair texture a little bit and made it a bit looser, and I honestly feel like it kind of pushed me a little bit backwards in my loc journey, as in it loosened up my locks and they had to kind of lock all over, which was a negative, but I kind of rolled with it and didn't really let it bother me. The thing about my loc journey was the fact that it grew so fast out of nowhere one day, and my locks just started sprouting. I was so into my locks, and I was just so excited and so happy with the growth of my platform, and I hit 1,000 followers, and I was like, oh my goodness, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of full force went into this loc thing, to where I'm learning way more about them, and I'm educating myself, and I'm just becoming this loc guru and just in love. These are basically just pictures of my journey, me kind of trying on new styles, growing into myself, and learning to love my locks and genuinely loving them. You know what I'm saying? At first it was kind of like a forced situation, but then it became, I genuinely loved my locks, and I became the most confident that I've ever been. And it was crazy, because in the beginning I was so hooked on the aesthetic of it all, right? I needed my curly ends, I needed it to stay with that texture, because that was my look. And it wasn't until, I want to say maybe about 7 months in, that I said I really do not care what my locks do, because I love them for what they are. That's when I really stopped caring about how curly my ends were. That's when I didn't really care about how much they locked up and how much my texture changed. I was dreading the day that my texture changed, because I felt like it would make me feel less of what I did feel in the beginning, when I loved the attention that I was getting for my locks. But it was, like I said, so once I hit that 7-month mark, I just said, you know what, this is my hair and I love it. I'm gonna let them do what they do. I haven't touched my ends. My hair is locking and taking its own form, and I absolutely love it. I personally would not have it any other way, and I honestly feel like this has been my year of growth, not only platform-wise and not only self-wise, but just growth overall. I feel like I've become more social, I've become more outgoing, in a sense of, I used to suffer with social anxiety, and I didn't want nobody to see me, I didn't want nobody to look at me, and honestly, it came from more of an insecure stance. But once I really became so in love with myself, and I mean that in the most humble way possible, it was like, why was I hiding my hair? Why was I hiding myself? And I kind of just grew to love this me 100% authentically. If anything, I'm so proud of myself for creating this page and creating this space for people to really see me from start to finish when it comes to my loc journey, see me from start to finish when it comes to my growth, my personal growth, my spiritual growth, my hair growth, you know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel fulfillment when you guys message me and say, oh, you're inspiring to me, or I started my locks because of you, just knowing that someone else's journey that I know that they're gonna fall in love with started because of an influence that I had. It's the most fulfilling thing ever, and I just want to take this time to thank you guys for giving me a platform, for allowing me to create this space. I did not see it getting nearly this big. 27,000 is a lot of people, and I just want to say that I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. You mean a lot to me. I don't want to get emotional, but no, seriously, like, my life has honestly changed in so many great ways because of this platform that you guys have given me, and I'm 100% grateful. It's time for you guys' favorite part of my loc updates, and that is my 360, where I kind of give you guys the close-ups of my texture and show you guys my progress. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more content. And if you guys are not already, please follow me on my Instagram, which will be in the beginning, the end, and the description box of today's video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.